It seems like to me you've kind of had three major shifts or three major plans that God has dropped you into, that you have had a chance to demonstrate your apostolic and even evangelistic giftings and motivations and all. It seems like your 7 years at San Diego State, you launched the ministry there, I think, and then I think it was 7 years that you said, okay, I'm going to go after the sororities and fraternities in this whole area here, all these campuses. And now you're going after 38 campuses in Louisiana. So it was one campus, then it was the fraternities and sororities at a number of campuses, and now it's 38 campuses in the whole state. Can you briefly just kind of touch on each of those three as to what it is that you did, what God did through you to initiate those works? Our listeners, a lot of them are wanting to start new campus ministries or start something new on their particular campus, or grow or expand or multiply. I think they could learn a few things from you.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Feel free to cut in too and give me even a sharper question if it comes up about what you would want people specifically to hear. So please don't feel worried about interrupting me. What I can say, maybe on like a macro sweep with this whole movement, San Diego State was a great place for me to go as a young staff, because there wasn't a lot of campus ministry happening there in a flourishing way. And I remember meeting Paul's brother there after I'd been there maybe 4 or 5 years. San Diego State, I literally had someone tell me, not in campus ministry, a ministry supporter of another ministry. They said, "Why'd you go to San Diego State? That's where the gospel goes to die." Wow. And I said, exactly. Now you know your answer. That's why I go. And San Diego State was known as the place that was intimidating. It was too hard to get it going. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone here. I know it can come across that way when I talk like this, but we'd had a number of InterVarsity staff go there, leave. It just was a start-stop place. Mm-hmm. And in my campus, University of San Diego was a small private school where I was constantly confined, constantly getting in trouble with the administration. So they were like, go to San Diego State. It's big, it's public, it's bad, it's party. Mm-hmm. They don't even care what you do there. Like you are like a little, pimple on an ape's butt type of thing. So this isn't brief, but to be briefer, what I'm getting at is I had just such a great time being as evangelistic as I wanted, standing on the free speech stairs, trying to hand out 20,000 flyers to invite to the first group in the first 2 weeks of school. Like try as big, as bad as you want, sneaking into dorm rooms and dorm buildings because there were so many key swipes. Everyone said you can't get in there. And I'm like, we're going to figure out how to get in here. Yep. Even if I go to prison, I'm just kidding. I love that. But you get my point, whether it's all right or wrong. It's like, I could just try and no one in my organization cared because they're like, this place has sucked anyways. Wow. That helped me grow as a risk taker, an imaginer of mission. And we ended up getting some really cool success. And we had a great team. My favorite staff partner to this day was Chizu Shimizu, a Chinese, Japanese woman. We were a great team. We grew that up. And then there's a whole nother story. You'll have to hear another time about how my wife and I started Greek ministry at San Diego State that's still going today, which is awesome. So when I left there, we probably had, depending how the years fluctuated, 120 to 200 students in our ministry.